Fire signs. You got your reading. I know you're impatient. Boom. Eight of Cups off rip. So don't cry over spilt milk. It's spilt. It's spilt. It's done. There's no wiping it up. There's no putting it back in the cup. It went into the seam. Went into the earth. All that stuff. It's out of here. Right? Six of Cups. We might have to go backwards. Maybe we had Eight of Cups. Maybe we lost a couple cups. Maybe we're back at Six of Cups. Whoa, we're at Six of Cups. This is backwards. I was just at Eight of Cups. It was tight. Right? But guess what? You're at Six of Cups now. You can't change that. You got 6 cups, you know? Focus on being in the present moment to get back to 8 of Cups, right? What do we got to do, right? Myself, when I find myself in these situations, I'm moving forward. Does it feel weird? Stop. Spirit. Let's read something. 8 of Cups, 6 cups. Let's do some tarot readings for folks, right? Get back into the roots. Sometimes you have to go backwards to move forward. Sometimes, we made a wrong step a couple steps ago, right? And taking more steps forward isn't going to help get us back on the right track. Sometimes we got to backtrack. Fire signs, though they don't know much about that. They just go forward, they go loops, this, that, and the other, and then they just keep going, right? But what if we stopped and was like, you know, something feels wrong. You just go, oh, here's the trail. You know, you actually start paying attention to signs. There's just all these things. Community, right? Paying attention to what's around us. Ace of Pentacles. And then we're going to find a lot of wealth, right? Now, a lot of wealth might not be material wealth. You might not, right? And find $1 million. Yet, you might. And then find that listening to your intuition, right, really serves you. And then that, you might find $10, right? You might find $1. You might find a dime on the ground. You might find a cool rock, right? But the thing is, you found yourself at 222, and that's what's important, fire signs, is to be able to pause, reflect, feel the sadness. Hey, this isn't here anymore. But we're going to keep moving. 2, 3, 4. I had to go backwards a little bit. Assess, move forward, right? Don't be mad that we made a wrong turn a while ago and then just start making all sorts of turns, right? Hey, I think that's supposed to turn back there. Okay, let's just make a U-E, right? Or make a right. However many turns you gotta make until you turn back around, and then just go back that way. But if you're like, oh, if I go left and then right and then right and then left and then this and then this and then this and then this, because I stopped listening to my intuition, so now I just I'm going crazy. Don't do that, right? So Aries sign, boom, Queen of Cups. We got the Queen of Cups upright, right? So intuition, emotions, all that stuff are going to be very prominent, relevant, all that. Now, here's the thing about fire signs in a lot of the world is that they run off anxiety. Now, people don't even realize how much they run off anxiety until you fuck with the kid, or you get into this safe space, right? And then let's say we're playing frequencies and all that stuff, and this is what tends to happen when people hang out, right? They tend to get in the vibe, and then they just pass out, off rip, boom, right? And then they wake up and they're mad that they fell asleep, you know? So then they feel like they have to play catch up, right? Or then it starts projecting and all these things, when in reality, if we were to listen to our emotions and been like, man, I just passed out. I must have been really tired. I must have needed that, right? But a lot of times we don't look at sleep like that. We look at sleep as this thing that holds us back from the world. Oh, I can't believe I'm tired. Let me drink an energy drink and blah, 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 blah. Instead of like, let me take care of my body and then I'll show up when I'm ready and willing to show up. So Aries, listening to your intuition, listening to your emotions, tending to them. A lot of times we don't want, we go la la la. This is Aries, la 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 la. I can't hear you. It's you, not me. I'm rubber, you're glue. You know, that whole thing, right? And you'd be like, yo, I'm trying to tell you about yourself so you can help yourself, right? Not trying to hear. Now, if you were able to receive that information, you may be able to finally heal, right? And that's something that we're all looking for. Yet we will never get that if we're not sitting with our emotions. Temperance, there we go. So temperance, that's really going to be the focus of Leos, right? We're taking these energies, right? As in myself, it's a full moon. All right, how am I going to prevent myself from going crazy with everything that's going on? I'm going to pull some tarot cards, right? So I'm gonna take this little negative energy and I'm gonna make it a little positive, right? We made a little positive over here. Now we got some videos, right? Might get a couple views. Might help somebody. Yeah, it's the process of, let's say, you're cold and you build a fire, right? And if you were to build this fire, you'd be warm, right? If you get close enough, you build a nice fire or whatever it is. Even in the alchemy of the fire, we have to sacrifice or donate the tree, right? So they're always changing things. This thing is this thing here, and then this one tree, we didn't look at it much, but now it's our life support system because we're burning it. And now we're like, oh, these branches and logs and pine cones and all that stuff are now great tinder, right? So we were cold, we started realizing ways to become warm, and we started actively going through the things that might have been uncomfortable to then make ourselves comfortable. Yet sitting in it and denying that we're uncomfortable will never change the uncomfortability that we're in. Making words up. Next card. This is for our last fire sign, the Sagittarius. The strength to get up and go, Sagittarius, is going to be a little detrimental to us. And I've seen that happen within myself, again, others, life situations of the strength card or the get up and go mentality for fire signs, air signs, just all these things of, oh, minor inconvenience, or this isn't what I, whatever it is. I don't like this. A lot of times it's, I don't like this emotion. So then we tend to act off like a reaction, right? I don't like feeling this emotion. I'm out of here. Yet in reality, what if, for instance, Sagittarius. So you come home and they said, hey man, stop. Why don't you stop leaving all the time and actually deal with, can we have this conversation, right? Every time I'm benching this conversation, you tell me you gotta go somewhere and we need to just have this conversation, right? And then we get all defensive. No, I don't have time for this. I gotta go here. I gotta do this. I gotta boom, boom, boom. I gotta da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So our strength is actually our strength of get up and go and, being outgoing and out in the streets, traveling, whatever it is, working, this, that, and the other, can be detrimental for us because now we're going into our work. We're putting ourselves into like escapism even, right? To avoid our emotions. So let's put all the energy down, the brute strength. We got that. We know you can do this. We know you can do that. But can you be there for yourself and others? You know, and heal those connections. Be there for what you truly want. All that other stuff is still there, right? Ain't really going nowhere no time soon. I'm not going to say it's not going to go nowhere. Yet, if you focus on the emotional part, the spiritual part, then even when you got to those places that you wanted to go, you can truly enjoy it, right? And others can truly enjoy your company. So that's our fire sign reading. Stop, smell the roses, deal with our emotions, and communicate them clearly, concisely, and I'm sure that will work out. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe for the fire signs, earth signs, air signs, and the water signs, of course, and also all the other things we have on our channel. So till next time, love and light, stay woke.